6. Sejong the Great, the king who invented an alphabet. Imagine a king so dedicated to literacy that he invented an entirely new alphabet to help his people read. That's exactly what King Sejong of Korea did in the 15th century. Before Sejong, Koreans used complex Chinese characters that took years to master, meaning only elite scholars could read and write. Sejong created Hangul, the Korean alphabet, specifically designed to be so easy to learn that, as he famously said, a wise man can learn it before morning is over. A stupid man can learn it in 10 days. This wasn't just about literacy, it was revolutionary. By making reading accessible to common people, Sejong democratized knowledge centuries before other countries. Besides inventing this alphabet, Sejong established a scientific academy, created advanced astronomical instruments, standardized weights and measures, and reformed agriculture and medicine. All this while successfully defending Korea from foreign invaders. While he's revered in Korea, appearing on their 10,001 bill, his incredible achievements remain largely unknown to the rest of the world, despite Hangul being recognized by linguists as one of the most scientific and efficient writing systems ever created. World-changing innovators. 7. Norman Borlaug, the man who saved 1 billion lives. If you were asked to name someone who saved 1 billion human lives, who would you mention? Few people know Norman Borlaug, yet estimates suggest his work saved between 1 and 2 billion people from starvation. In the 1940s and 52nd, many experts predicted mass global starvation due to population growth outpacing food production. Borlaug, an agricultural scientist, developed high-yield, disease-resistant wheat varieties and modern agricultural techniques that dramatically increased crop productivity. His methods, collectively known as the Green Revolution, more than doubled wheat production in Mexico, Pakistan, and India within a few years. When India and Pakistan were on the brink of famine in the 1960s, Borlaug's wheat varieties saved hundreds of millions of lives, despite winning the Nobel Peace Prize in 1970. Borlaug's name remains largely unfamiliar. He worked until his death at 95 in 2009, developing crops that could feed more people on less land. The scientist who arguably saved more human lives than anyone in history deserves more recognition, don't you think? 8. Fatima Al-Fihri, founder of the world's first university. When we think of the world's oldest universities, Oxford or Bologna might come to mind. But centuries earlier, a Muslim woman named Fatima Al-Fihri founded what many historians consider the world's first degree-granting university. Born in Tunisia around 800 CE, Fatima migrated to Fez, Morocco with her family. After inheriting a fortune from her father, she used her wealth to establish the University of Al-Qarawiyyin in 859 CE. What began as a mosque expanded into a comprehensive educational institution offering courses in medicine, mathematics, astronomy, chemistry, history, and more. The university established the concept of academic degrees and attracted scholars from across the Muslim world and Europe. Remarkably, Al-Qarawiyyin University still operates. Today, over 1,160 years later, UNESCO recognizes it as the oldest continuously operating educational institution in the world. Despite founding the institution that pioneered the modern university model, Fatima Al-Fihri rarely appears in Western discussions of education history or women's achievements. 9. Victor Schauberger, the water wizard who predicted environmental crisis 1445-1630. Decades before the modern environmental movement, Austrian naturalist Victor Schauberger warned about ecological destruction and developed revolutionary technologies based on his observations of nature. Born in 1885, Schauberger's career as a forest warden led him to deeply study water movement. He developed the phrase comprehend and copy nature as his guiding principle. By observing trout swimming effortlessly upstream and the spiral patterns of natural water flow, he developed technologies that worked with nature rather than against it. In the 1920s, he designed water flumes that moved logs without friction by creating spiral water flows. His inventions included pollution-free energy generators, agriculture methods that increased soil fertility without chemicals, and water purification systems mimicking nature's processes. Most remarkably, Schauberger accurately predicted climate change, soil degradation, and water pollution decades before these became recognized problems. He warned, "They call me deranged. The hope is that they are right. It is of no greater or lesser import for another fool to wander the earth. But if I am right and science is wrong, then may the Lord God have mercy on mankind." Despite his revolutionary insights, Schauberger remains virtually unknown outside environmental circles.